Okay, time to do our daily Dles today on the 28th of October. Gonna start off with country doll, as I always do. So we're looking at an archipelago of some sort, relatively small one. So it's not going to be like the Philippines or anything. Could be looking at the Seychelles. I think that's actually fewer islands thinking about it. Could be something in the Caribbean. It's likely. There's quite a lot of countries there. Yeah. Right. So first guess Bahamas. Okay. No, not the Caribbean. Nice. Okay. Oh, are we looking at no 13,000? That's the other side of the planet. So we're looking at maybe the Seychelles. Seychelles could be right. No, not at all. We're looking at Polynesia. Great. Micronesia? Is that how Micronesia looks? I don't think so. It's worth a shot. No? Okay. Fiji? Is that several islands? Fuck. No? Okay. Okay. Tuvalu? Tuvalu? No? Okay. Okay. I always feel like I'm getting further away when it's a different type of arrow, but it's literally just that I think that there wasn't a blue box pointing down and to the left emoji. Alright. Oh, and I guess I am getting further away. That might genuinely be that I'm getting slightly further away. Don't know. I have no idea what's there. Polynesia is like the weakest part of my game. That's the what? Uh, I have no idea. Um, uh, nothing, 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 nothing. I am fresh out of ideas. Vanuatu. Forgot about that one. Okay. Today we were in Vanuatu. So the thing that I do with Globla is that I start with Vanuatu and then I go from there. And then when we go to global capitals, later on we start with the capital of Vanuatu, which I have no idea what it is. But I'm gonna look that up and we start from there as well to try and sort of structure the whole thing a little bit. 18,000 kilometers away? Okay, are we looking at what's the other side of the planet? Are we looking at Brazil? It's warmer, 2,900 kilometers away. Argentina borders, doesn't it? Are we looking at Paraguay? Sorry, Paraguay. Good. That borders. Okay, but it's cooler. That's good. Intel, Panama is okay. Um, interesting. Peru? Huh. Are we looking at uh Cape Verde? Okay, we are in Africa. Okay, thought so. So we're pointing in the direction of being further away from Latin America. Okay, so we're in probably in 1,500 kilometers away, probably mainland, definitely mainland Africa. Mali? Ooh, quite warm. Okay. Not quite bordering, so are we in Nigeria, maybe? Cooler. Morocco? No. Okay, I think we may be. What is it called? It's surrounded by. It's Gabon. Gabon surrounded by Senegal, right? No. Fuck. It's the Gambia. That's Gambia. Okay. Is warmer. Not warmer than Mali though. So it could be like Togo. It's cooler as well. Interesting. Could be. Nope, that Vanuatu's capital. Vanuatu capital. Port Via. Port Via. Or would that be Vila? Perhaps? I don't know what that. Yeah, it sounds either like Spanish or Portuguese. Um, to me, at least, my Western perspective. Uh, 13,000 kilometers away, so not quite over here. We could be in Pretoria. It's definitely warmer. Lemay? No, sorry, that's Luanda. Luanda? No, it's warmer. Not as warm as Pretoria. Could be. Gotta sort of see where the most centered redness is, and it's about there, but it's not dark enough for me to think it's over here in Angola or Namibia. Remember that from yesterday, actually. So I think we may be over here. So what is Mozambique's capital? That's also another thing. I'm mostly doing this as a second way of learning the countries of the planet and mapping it out in my head. I'm not really all that interested in learning all the capitals. It would be nice, you know, I'm not going to say no to it, but it's mostly about learning countries. So what I give myself is if I have a general idea of the geographical area, I'll allow myself to search on Google the name of the country followed by capital and then put that in. But I won't look at a map outside of this one, obviously. So I have to sort. So it's either Mozambique or Tanzania that I'm thinking of. Capital Maputo. Oh, sorry, Spanish speakers. Okay. Google it. Anyway, so it wasn't Mozambique. Okay. It's closer. It might. I don't think it's Madagascar. Just looking at it, we may be up here in this area. Kenya's here. Uganda's here. Rwanda? Just randomly? Kigali. Kigali. It's cooler. That's that far north. Okay. We might actually be in one of the Zs, either Zambia or not Somalia. Zimbabwe. So let's go Zambia capital. Lusaka. Lusaka. is warmer, 600 kilometers away. We might then be in the other Z country. This was Zambia, so Zimbabwe. Capital Harare. Looked that up before. Looked them all up before, honestly. Harare is warmer. 500 kilometers away. Are we here? Oh, what's that little snake? What is it? Oh, I know this. Oh, I know this. So, what is it? Because we're not here. This would be a lot darker. We're in this area. So we have to be here. What are you? Tanzania! I said it earlier. Tanzania capital. Dodoma. Dodoma. That's a good one. Dodoma. Dodoma's cooler. Oh, because it's this. But Senegal is up here, right? My brain is saying Senegal. But I know that that's not Senegal. Is it even that? What are you? Senegal is the best. No, it's not Senegal. It's just not. And this is okay. Let's do Senegal. This is a punishment. Capital. Dakar. That sounds very North African. Yes, I'm stupid. This is where another rule of mine comes in. If I'm completely empty of answers, if I have no idea, I'll allow myself to go and look at the map that's actually behind me right now. I have a giant world map on my back wall behind me. I'm not looking at this for answers, as you can probably tell. I would have guessed it a lot earlier if it were right in front of me. But yeah, I'll allow myself to go up and look because it's just about learning, you know. And sometimes you have to look stuff up. That's, you know, a part of learning. So let's see what that little. It's Malawi. With a fantastic capital name. I've looked this up before. It's Lilongwe. The long way. Okay. Traveler. Now, for travel, you have to go from one country to another and not just, you know, guess a country. And they've just recently introduced that you have to go from one country, Eritrea, to Turkey, Turkey, but they haven't updated that. And then without going to a specific country. Now, Sudan, that's going to be difficult. Okay, so we have to sort of hook around Sudan by using South Sudan, I guess. And to go to South Sudan, you have to go through Ethiopia with the capital of, oh, Addis Ababa. Addis Ababa, yeah. So I'm just trying to make myself remember. And you have to go through Egypt. We know that. Definitely. And how the oh, Chad? Is it that far west? Yeah. And then that's not Sudan, Syria? Is that Syria? No, that's Syria, but that's correct as well. That's lucky. Um, what I think maybe the Central African, no. Yes, the Central African Republic might connect these two. Yep, okay. We're getting there. Uh, and Algeria is too far west to be used. There's a country there. It's Libya. Libya, of course. Okay. Libya, Egypt, and then we have to go through both um, Israel. Oh, it's just Israel. Okay, because Israel connects with Syria. That makes sense. Okay, perfect. That, as you can see, this is quite revealing. I do sometimes get a perfect, actually, the most times. Not to brag or anything, I'm pretty okay at this game. It's not that difficult, but still, I'm pretty happy that this is the biggest one. But yeah, I do also sometimes completely mess it up and go the wrong direction. But I've been working on this for quite a few months at this point. Um, so yeah, I'm pretty happy with where I've gotten to. This obviously is a disaster, but then yeah, it's Vanuatu. It's a tiny, tiny nation. I should know it. I will know it at some point, but I'm not too mad at myself that I didn't get it. Anyway, today this is sort of a recap that I do every time that I've gone through all of my country dolls. Is I'll just go through and say it out loud to try and connect in my brain the names of these countries with the way that they look and the way that they're positioned on the planet, which is a sort of a way to form connections in the brain. It's just to verbalize it. From what I hear, it may be working, it may not be. I'm no expert. But I go through and I say Vanuatu. Today in Countryville, we were in Vanuatu. It's an archipelago in Polynesia, right next to Fiji and Tuvalu. Well, right next to, you know what I mean, relatively speaking. And today in Globlo, we were in Liberia, right next to Sierra Leone, with the capital Freetown, actually. Fun fact. Very boring capital name, especially for Africa, that has Yamoussoukro and Yaoundé. I think that's no, that's Cameroon. That's Yaoundé. Some fucking amazing capital names. Pardon my French. Um, in Africa, and then there's just Freetown. Boo, boring. Get a better capital name. Anyway, today in Global Capitals, we were in Lilongwe, Malawi. I should remember Lilongwe by now, just because it's funny to me. We'll see. And today in Traveler, we went from Eritrea to Turkey without going through Sudan, and we did it perfectly. I'm very happy with this one. The little hook here. We went from Eritrea through Ethiopia, South Sudan, Central African Republic, Chad, Libya, Egypt, Israel, Syria, and into Turkey. This is another way of like verbalizing the country names so that they form stronger connections in the brain, hopefully. Okay, that was the country dolls, the geographic dolls for today. Time to go into flora and fauna. Something, something, the Addams family. Animals. Okay. So Metazoa, you just sort of guess at animals, and then it shows you the closest taxonomical meeting point between the correct species and the species that you guess. And it could be literally any animal. Well, any animal that they've coded in. So for now, I'm still keeping pictures on, though you can sort of like help yourself by looking at the collage of different animals here and guessing just one of them. But I'm not really that good. Am I using the right voice? I don't know if I am. I think I might have slipped down again. Okay. I mean, it's a learning experience, you know? I'm trans, by the way. I'm going through voice training. So I'm trying to, this is part of me trying to use the right voice that I want to use consistently. Anyway, so today I'm just gonna, yeah. So for now, I'm not very good at, well, this game. So I'm keeping the pictures on as a bit of a crutch, as a bit of a help to begin with. And eventually, if I get good enough at it, I'll just turn it off. You can hide images down here. Okay. Octopus. Giant octopus. Bilateria. Okay, bilateral system. Yeah. Bilateral symmetry during embryonic development. Okay, so it's a very broad category, which means it's quite far away. So something not at all similar to a giant octopus. Elephant. Amniote. Getting closer. That's good. That doesn't always happen. Large group of tetrapod vertebrates. So that does also include birds, which is good to. And what? Oh, right, because they're reptiles, they're lizards. So they did used to have 4 limbs, but now they have 0. Just in my mind. Oh, wait. No, yeah, it is tetrapods. Okay. A tetrapod. That's not that similar to an elephant. Wolf. Canine. Not the robot. Okay, it's not Eutheria. It's a clade consisting of placental mammals and all therian mammals. Oh, it's of the sea. Okay. Hammerhead shark. No, we're getting closer. Vertebrates. Not invertebrates, vertebrates. So it can't be like mollusks. Um, because wait, are they invertebrates? No, they're crustaceans. I think that's a different system. Yeah, it's probably over here. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Birds. We haven't done birds yet. Could be an ostrich. Is that a tetrapod? I guess so. They do have wings. Oh, it's a bird. The tit bird. Yeah, there it is. All tit. All right. um, goose. Okay, closest still. Biological family, water birds. Okay, it's a water bird. Swan. Nope. Duck. It's a mallard. Hey, that wasn't so bad today. Okay. What? The oh, the goose family. I guess it makes sense as swans are part of the goose family. Do have long ass necks. Anyway, is algae even? No, that's not part of this kingdom. That's right. What about bacteria? No? Okay. Uh, we could go tobacco though. Usually go with like a flower, but oh, this is relatively close. In phylogenetic nomenclature, okay, pretty cool. I got that. Pentapetalae are a large group of eodots that are this fucking core eodots thing again. Okay, Daisy, I think, is a part of this family. It's not an asteroid. Uh, Orchid. No. Rose. I'm just going through the major families. Really? It's a roseate. Okay. You know what I found out is a roseate? Butternut squash. Watch me be wrong. No, I'm right. It's a forbid under the rose family. But it's not a forbid that we're looking for. It's something different. Rose family. Tomatoes? Are they in the rose family? No. Oh, of course. They're connected to tobacco. Hence tobacco. Uh, Rose family. Now it almost doesn't help that I know that it's a rose family. It almost hinders because what's related to a rose? I mean me. Well, I am a rose. I'm not necessarily. Well, I am actually related to a rose. Um, Someone in my family called Rose as well. Anyway, Rose family. There are some trees in here. Is oak in the Rose family? Mm, yes. Look at me go. Rose. Poppy. That's similar to a rose. No, not related. I have no idea. I've gotta get a hint here. Oh, you. Oh, that's not fair. That's not okay. You can't just do that. Okay, I'm gonna look it up now. I'm mad. Malvits. Malvid. Fabidae and Malvids. That's the other major group under the rose family. Okay. Okay. Citrus. Oh, lemon. Didn't know that they were in the rose family. Okay, it is a sapinadel. That's good to know, actually, that citrus is related to rose. I guess they do have similar flavors, actually, now that I think of it. Um, Not very similar, but slightly similar. Let's try maple, sugar maple. Nope. Mango. Oh, closer. Oh god. Oh, these are. Oh, what are they called? This is actually a very common, like, nut. Um. Oh, it's a cashew. I think it's a cashew, honestly. It looks freaky as all hell. It looks like something that you'd never come across, and it's just like a cashew in here. It's very interesting. Anyway, you can see why I do this game now. Uh, well, let's do cashew then. Cashews. It's a cashew. Yep, that's a cashew. That's how they grow. And they're all individual as well. That's one cashew. Also, kind of makes you feel bad for like taking an entire mouthful of cashews when you know come across a free roaming nut bowl, as it were. Okay, today in Flora and Fauna, we did, you know, could have done better. We had a duck. Look at that duck go. It's duck. Okay, I'm losing it a little bit. Yeah, today in Metazua we had duck, and today in Metaflora we had cashew nuts, which is distantly related to rose. Who knew? Okay, finally, some music. My main thing is music, so you think that this is like my main game. I mean, I'm a musician. I've released like 5 hours of music. So you'd think that this is like a shoe-in and an easy one. Nope, I'm so bad at this. But I haven't played it a lot. It's like the fourth time or something. So let's see if I can get it this time. 900 million views are pretty popular. Let's see, 82 and related to Halloween. Could be Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, I'm not wearing my headphones. That might help a little bit. Okay. It's not This Is Halloween. It's very 80s, it's very funky. I have no idea. Doesn't sound very Halloween to me at all. But it's also just Halloween theme songs have also just been sort of slightly spooky themed. Ghost Town? No? Okay. I'm thinking of the might not be 80s, might be 90s. Song. It's kind of reggae-y. Like this town is coming like a ghost town. Yeah, that might have been slightly offensive. I do apologize. I think the guy might be white as well. That might be an offensive song. Anyway, I have no idea. Let's could be something like Michael Jackson Thriller. Oh, could be. It is. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, that bass was very MJ. Okay. As you can see, not very good at this game yet. Hopefully we can get a couple more ones and twos. This one was Royals as well, which has a very distinctive beat to it. Anyway, this was today's Dles. Yeah, hopefully this went okay.